Welcome to another episode of the Nothing and Everything podcast, where today we'll talk a lot of nothing
and a little bit about everything.
Everything, you know. It's a good day to talk about. Well, Thanksgiving, because we just had Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, it was good.
Y'all were out of town a little bit?
Stuff.
Is
Yep.
that right?
Went to Virginia, hung out with family a lot. It was really, typical stuff.
Did y'all have turkey?
We did have turkey.
Did you smoke it?
No, so we're pretty traditional with it, like this oven roasted, I guess. But I have never had a fried turkey. I want one. I mean, not that I'd like to try it. Don't you fry it or you smoke it? What do you do?
So
this is the turkey episode
this
in
is the
retrospect.
turkey episode.
We're going back.
So last year was my first year smoking a turkey, and I absolutely loved it.
How long does that take?
Like
a 20-pound, 25-pound bird?
Well, that's a big bird. So
we did a 25-pound, oven roasted, whatever.
That's like a vulture. Did y'all do an osprey?
It was an ostrich. It was an emu. I almost said emu. That's the Liberty Moo. Liberty Moo.
That's right.
The emu. It was an emu bird. What if you get emu? Have you ever had exotic meat like that?
Actually, I have. Actually one of my favorite places to eat is a place called Game, G-A-M-E.
Yeah.
It's in Louisville.
I appreciate you spelling the word game.
Well, I didn't know if
G-A-M-E.
Some people might be like, oh, is it G-A-I-M-E-Y? Gamey? Gamey? Anyway, Game in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
And they sell different kinds of like burgers. I had the best burger maybe I've ever had in my life was there, and it was an alpaca burger.
Alpaca? Definitely haven't had alpaca.
They have kangaroo there as well, like kangaroo burger.
That doesn't sound right.
I didn't feel bad eating that.
Really?
Yeah, people were like, how could you eat a kangaroo? It was like, same way you eat like anything else.
I get that. It just, ooh.
We just don't see them hopping around here, so it's like,
right.
oh,
I'm gonna snatch it up
right. But when it's imported from Australia, from down under,
it sounded more Jamaican than
down under, man. That's
it's
my
like a cross between like Cool Runnings and Steve Irwin.
There's a couple kids here that
down on
that. There's one girl in particular that's one of the other pastor's kids, and she has an amazing British accent.
I've heard her do it.
It's amazing.
She could just, it's pretty incredible.
And so every time I see her, I just want to start talking to her like this, but the problem is I talk like Ozzy Osbourne, like that's
it's like a little bit of Ozzy, a little bit of Forrest Gump. Ozzy Osbourne and Forrest Gump. I can't do a British accent. So
try it. Just try it right now. Just try it. It's fun. I just sound like you told me I sound like Forrest Gump and Ozzy Osbourne.
I need to have something to say.
Say your name and what we're currently doing right now.
It's gonna be so bad.
I know it's bad, but who cares?
I don't even know. My name is Kyle. I got the Forrest Gump stuck in my head. I like shrimp.
Boiled shrimp, fried shrimp.
Our poor brothers and sisters in England.
Yeah. So anyway, every time we talk like this, and it just has So I come across
Ozzy's a good one to do if you're going to do. Mine would be more of like a. I'm trying to think of like a stereotypical British act, like Austin Powers or something. Like I don't know.
I could see you talking like Austin Powers.
It seems more like that. So.
Yeah, you're definitely that. Anyway, so
back to your smoked turkey.
We were at alpaca.
I don't know how
we were at kangaroo and then alpaca. Anyway, so if you're ever in Louisville, go eat at Game.
G-A-M-E.
And then go to the Derby, the D-E-R-B-Y. The Derby. So I smoked a turkey last year.
Got it.
Absolutely loved it. And I was like, I may never have another kind of turkey again. Smoked turkey.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, there's a place in town that I like to eat. Jim and Nick's, little barbecue place.
G-I-M.
Did you say G-I-M?
I may have.
Jim, like
G-Y-M.
I only go there for their smoked turkey. Their smoked turkey sandwich is unbelievable. No pickles, because pickles are gross. Anyway, so I only go there for the smoked turkey.
You guys have standard like side items. That's debatable in some homes. We have a couple that are. I think we have at least one that's odd.
What's odd?
It's a staple in my wife's family. It's this Jello salad, and I don't mean like old school like church potluck, like the congeal salad like thing. It's like this, like it's got like a pretzel base, and then like some kind of like whipped cream cheese base, and then it has like strawberry. It's a weird thing. It's really good.
That's like a dessert.
It is, but it has been moved from the dessert table to like a side item now. But we have it at every like family gathering. So my kids think, oh, this is traditional Thanksgiving. This was in the first like Pilgrim cornucopia on the table.
Yeah. What did you just say?
Isn't that what that thing is called, the cornucopia? Where it's like a big basket where all the bountiful blessings.
Cornucopia?
Cornucopia.
Cornucopia.
What do you call it? Cornucopia?
Well, I don't call it anything. I don't ever say
you
that word. Cornucopia.
Cornucopia, mate.
Yeah. It's the cornucopia. Mama said lives like about
the cornucopias.
Yeah, so no, we don't have anything. We eat everything pretty traditional. I like deviled eggs and that whole deal. So we had. You don't like deviled eggs?
Hate them. It may be my least favorite food in the world.
I don't understand.
Number one, eat. It's satanic. Number two.
Oh,
they are disgusting.
I see.
I'm. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm getting like the back of my jaw is starting to tighten up right now as we think. I can't.
I'm that way with okra. I can't do okra.
I love okra.
Okra is
deviled eggs. Like I could eat like a hard-boiled egg. To me is disgusting. Like the white. I could eat that. Like put some salt on or something. It's the yolk part and. Isn't that what is in a deviled egg? You take the yolk out and you mash it up and put stuff in there.
Put some stuff in it. Put some mustard.
And then you put it back in. Like it's regurgitated. It's disgusting.
Well, regurgitated gives the idea of you've eaten it and then it came back up.
You took it out and you put it back and you mash it up and you put it back in. That's the same idea.
It's taken out,
right?
Made even better, and put back in. That's okra for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Fried okra?
I don't care if you put drops of gold in it. I ain't eating it. It's disgusting.
Never had that.
Well, of course, I guess gold in your okra.
Drops of gold would be the batter and the oil. Fried okra.
Maybe if I like more drops of Jupiter, but
is that a train reference?
I don't know.
Drops of Jupiter.
I don't know.
I don't think I saw a lot of people like fighting over deviled eggs and like it's just I can't do that one.
Where were we? Just a second ago when we that started this whole thing. Oh, okay. Let's go back because you'd mentioned a fried turkey. So we ended up frying a turkey this year.
Really?
Yes, and it was great.
Do you have the big fryer?
Yeah.
The big.
It doesn't take as long. Smoking takes you're 7 hours in for a 15-pound turkey, right? 7-8 hours, probably something like 24-hour brine. Some people inject, whatever. I don't do all that, but we did a 24-hour brine. And then we fried it, which was good.
How long does it take to fry it?
Like 4 minutes per pound or something like that. So an hour. I mean, if it's a big turkey, an hour in, you're done.
You ever it's good. On one of those videos that like the oil splashes out, you got the whole house on fire or something?
Well,
I've seen quite a few of those.
I mean, that kind of stuff happens.
Seems a little dangerous.
But it is a little dangerous.
How do you drop it in? Do you have like some contraption, or you just like
no? It's just like the handle. Yeah. So it sits on that little wire-based thing with a hook coming out of the top of it. Yeah. And you have another hook that you grab it on top with, and you lower it down. The problem is people get there and they all think this is going to explode. Then they just drop it, and then it actually does explode. Mm-hmm. But what happens is if your turkey is not wet and it's not frozen, then it's going to be completely fine to ease in.
If you get water and ice and hot oil,
then it'll pop. Or if you have too much oil in there, oil.
Well, what kind of oil do you use? 10W30. It's like peanut oil? Oil?
No, we actually used
oil. How do you say it?
I say oil.
How would Ozzy say it?
Oil. Yeah, I say.
A British accent.
Your British accent is terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah, my British accent sounds like, well, obviously Jamaican from what you said earlier, and Australian. So anyway.
Which is better, fried or smoked?
Well, I do like both. Okay. I do like both, but if I had to say This one is like smoked is my favorite. Because I like the process. I like all of that. So nice. Yeah. But we had like a ham this year. We also
controversial.
We fished a little bit while we were there. We were in this place up in like Maryland, up in that area. And anyway, we fished a little bit, caught some white perch. Okay, they're small, about the size of my hand, maybe the biggest one,
you eat
the size of my hand. So typically, I don't like. We're on the water, and so in my mind, I'm like, oh, we're at the ocean, but we were like actually at a river. So the fish we were catching, it like is river fish, which I don't really.
You really like river fish?
Well, whatever.
Steak.
I mean, I like an ocean going fish. Ocean dwelling fish, the salt, the mercury, all that. It's good for me. So my brother was like, hey, let's just take the scales off, then you just drop it in the grease and let it, drop it in the oil fryer, and just let it go. And I was like, no, we're gonna fillet these and put them in some sort of batter, egg wash batter, and then drop it in. That way you get like
fish sticks.
Like it comes out like
basically like a
Marie Callender little.
Like perfectly little.
No. So. But I was like, I'm not eating this fish if it still has eyes on it. And it still has all the innards. We got to get all that stuff out. So I'm just going to fillet it. So we actually fillet it.
You eat a baby kangaroo, but you won't eat a fish with some eyeballs?
I don't eat the entire kangaroo. It's just like
he's not looking at you.
Some thigh meat or something that's, been ground up,
Gross. Joey.
So anyway, we ended up eating that fish that night. It was kind of gross. I didn't love it.
Kind of gross?
I mean.
Like it didn't taste good?
No, I mean, I didn't think so.
Oh.
But I don't know. I filleted it, did whatever.
It's good. Did you shop?
No, gosh, no. We don't do the whole Black Friday shopping thing.
Yep.
Do y'all do that?
So we have a little tradition that me and my oldest daughter and one of the uncles and his oldest daughter, probably the last 4, 5, 6 years we've gone out. Now it's not like crazy and like we got to get there. It's just we just go out, And like we went out at 7:00, and it was like ain't nobody here. It felt like a normal Saturday,
Yeah.
It was.
Wait, you went Saturday?
No, I'm saying just Saturday to me in my mind is like a busier shopping day. Maybe.
I guess
I'm saying like it just felt like it's a little. There's some people out, but it wasn't. There were no lines. Traffic wasn't bad, so it's pretty laid back. I guess everybody.
Do y'all Black Friday shop? Did you go Black Friday shopping this year? To the gun store.
To the gun store.
Hold on. Did you buy something for Ashley at the gun store? So you went Black Friday shopping. You went Black Powder Friday shopping.
Ooh,
that's what you did. You see what I did there? That was good. That was good.
Black Powder.
Yeah.
Do you do all the shopping like for your wife or? So, the reason I asked it is because it's a little controversial. Because I wanted to I'm not like a major gift giver, but my wife and her family would kind of, hey, I bought this. Now go wrap it. I like it in one sense. It's like there's no gamble. You're going to like this. You picked it out. It's the right size or it's the right color, whatever. But then the other one's kind of like, I didn't really put it. I don't have to agonize over this purchase.
So that's a good question. This morning, my wife and I had this conversation this morning. Oh. And this is what she said to me. Like I said, hey, you need to send me stuff that you want. And that way I know for sure. Like, because what happens, her birthday is a week out from Christmas, 10 days, 12 days out from Christmas. Mine's a week out from Christmas. And so it's like you can go out and buy 5 or 6 things, but then you got to remember 1 or 2 of those or 3 or whatever has to go towards birthday.
Yep.
My wife is huge on stockings as well. So she does really well with the kids and with me. Like she puts really awesome gifts together, like in our stockings and stuff. All stuff that I love, like all my favorite stuff goes in there, And hers is like always half filled. I'll put like 3 loofahs in there because it just adds more volume to it, kind of deal. But I always struggle because it's like she never asked for anything,
It's like coal.
I know, right?
Sorry.
So in like a bag of Starbucks coffee. So it's like, hey, here's some.
You got a lot.
Yeah, you can drink coffee and be clean. So but it's like, so I tell her all the time, send me a bunch of stuff, and then when I go to ask the kids, I'm like, what do y'all want to get Mom? And so she's like, I never ask the kids what they want to get you. I just go get what I know you would like. and then I try to think through things and surprise. My wife is extremely thoughtful.
Oh.
Extremely thoughtful. And she starts thinking about that like January for Christmas. So like we have stuff hidden all over the house. I'll open a drawer and be like, hey, what's this? And she's like, oh, that's for Christmas. Cover it up. Don't look at it. Whatever. It's like March. Like, so anyway, so we're having this conversation and I asked the kids what they wanted to get you for Christmas. And she's like, why? And I was like, well, if I bought you what the kids said, you'd have like a new car, you'd have all the diamonds, and then all like your favorite candy and stuff like that, And so I'm like,
drop off there,
so they're not really, they're not really helpful, I'm like, hey son, what do you think Mom would want? Oh, Dad, I saw this commercial, for every kiss begins with K. You can go there.
Like, Mom would want an all expense paid vacation to some inclusive resort, and I'm like, what?
Right.
I can't. I was thinking more like an attachment for her mixer or something like
what?
It's a real practical stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, let's get a new bulb for underneath the microwave because it went out, a year ago. But so my oldest son, he's always like, Dad, she'd really like this diamond ring. Instead of just like 1 carat, you can get her like 3 or 4 carat.
The more you get.
Do you even know what that means? Like,
he's quadrupled the price.
Yeah, every time you go up in carat, you go up in like $1,500. So it's like, no, we're not doing that. Like,
I had the brilliant idea. I don't remember if it was last year or 2 years ago. I say brilliant. It wasn't. There were 2 or 3 items that my wife either had hinted that she wanted or needed, and these are, this is just like normal stuff, nothing extravagant. But one of the ones was like, some kind of shoes to wear around. I'm not like house shoes or slippers, but just something comfy to wear around the house. And so I found them, and I found what I thought was a good deal. So I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. It's one of those years I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I bought 2 pair. If one's good, this is going to be even better. And that was kind of my argument.
That's what Nelly says. You need 2 pair.
Thank you. Give me 2 pair. I need 2 pair. So why?
Why? Because one to wear and one to keep at the house.
Stomping in her Air Force Ones. Yeah.
You bought her some Air Force Ones?
Yeah, seriously. But anyway, so she was just like, what are you doing? And I was like, well, those normally like they kind of wear out by like June, July. I pull out another pair.
Did you tell her you bought 2?
Yeah, like I gave her both of them.
That's where you messed up.
I know. I should have just had the other one. And I'll just go ahead and say I did it on another item this year. But I'm not gonna tell her though.
What? I feel like you just did.
She don't listen. She don't know. She's never gonna find out unless somebody tells her. Hey, look.
That's awesome. So
there was something else too where I got like 2 or 3, and it was just like, what is wrong with you? Do you know me at all?
You didn't learn. So yeah. So what you do with that is you hold on to it, and then you do look like a hero 6 months from now when it's worn out or broken or whatever it is, and you show up with another one. Hey, I noticed yours was worn out. I bought you another one. Just thinking of you. You just got to hide it.
It's good to know. Well, that's the thing. Is like she would probably find it.
You can put it in the attic, like in a box in the very back someplace. Because my wife.
Nobody goes in the attic except for me. Your wife what?
She goes in the attic every now and then.
Like just to be alone, like just to get away from you guys.
I go up there and smoke a cigarette. It's about
That's what Tammy does in that.
right by the vent, so it goes right out.
It smell like menthol over here.
They're burning them down.
Smoking Newport.
Oh, this is terrible. No, my wife does not smoke.
No, she doesn't. But she does go in the attic apparently.
Yeah, she does go in the attic. So, I don't necessarily love traveling. You know what I'm saying? Like for the holidays, I don't love traveling because I feel like everyone is out traveling as well, and I just don't like it. But one of the things that I really dislike about traveling is I hate stopping. I hate stopping when I'm traveling.
Like stopping, like to go to the bathroom, get gas, get food, stuff
when I put into the GPS, like if my GPS says you'll be home at 4:02, in my mind I got to get that under four. Like I got to get in the 3 o'clock hour sometime. I got to get, even if it's 3:59. If I pull in the driveway at 3:59, I've won. You've beaten the iPhone. I've beaten Google Maps.
Yep.
Or Waze. I like Waze because it tells me, there's a cop up ahead, police officer up ahead. So
I saw a ton on the road Wednesday.
Yeah?
Yeah, like.
I don't know that I saw any on Wednesday.
Oh, from Concord to Greensboro, I saw like 10 or 11 state troopers, and they were pulling people over actively.
Really?
And I was like, yeah, I'm setting it at like 2 over, and that's it.
2 over?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well, you're in that big old bus, too, huh?
Yeah, so it looks slow.
It already looks slow.
It looks slow.
You could set like
deceptive.
10 over.
That's right.
Yeah. You're like, how fast are you going? I don't know, 36, 37? So, anyway, so we're driving home. You know, we were hungry, so we stopped to eat. And I made the mistake of pulling into a restaurant.
Oh, boy.
Like, my whole family was like, let's go Chick-fil-A. And I was like, Chick-fil-A's going to be busy. So we went to Wendy's. And I typically don't eat fast food too much. The only rule of fast food I'll eat is, well, I like Popeyes. But I'll go to Chick-fil-A. So we pull in this Wendy's. And I checked the sign on the door, and it was like, you know, it's open.
Hey, now hiring. We're short-staffed.
Such and such time. So I walk up and I pull the door handle. It's locked.
Clank.
But the drive-thru's open. So the lady sticks her head out the window and she's talking to someone. I say, "Hey, are y'all open?" Obviously they are open. Their car's wrapped around the building. And she was like, "We're short-staffed." And so I was like,
every place is short.
How are you short-staffed? Like, anyway. So I decided at that moment, this is the 3rd time I've been to a Wendy's establishment.
Oh, you're
and the 3rd time I've been let down.
Up.
So
Dave Thomas would be
Dave.
So Wendy, she would be disappointed.
So I just decided that I'll only go to Chick-fil-A. The problem was it was 2:00 in the afternoon on a Friday, and Chick-fil-A was slammed. They're never not slammed.
That's true. Yeah, you go anytime. You think, 4:00 in the afternoon, 3:00 in the afternoon.
No one's eating right now.
Who's eating lunch or dinner?
Yeah, everybody. Everybody.
That's exactly right.
Yep. So I'm kind of done with that. But I did pass a whole lot of Sheets and Wawa's, which are
Sheets. This
good
past
gas stations.
Week, they had $1.99 gas.
Okay, so I saw that.
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of gas that is?
I don't know.
You put like high fructose corn syrup in your car.
That's what my van takes. I did some research on it. It was fine. I saved myself $20. It was worth it.
Well, but you didn't save because your engine's going to explode. You have to drop a new one in there for like $5,000. So, you can't get that cheap gas, bro. That $1.99 gas.
Why is it that cheap? Like,
because
normally I would put 87. This was 88.
Right.
It's 1 point higher. Shouldn't it be better?
Well,
isn't that how the
right? But I think what's happened is they put more ethanol in it, so your car can take 10% ethanol, something like that, or they put 10% ethanol in it.
I feel like
already.
You're
no, Austin.
Who's the
Am
guy
I right on this?
On, Breaking Bad. Who's the chemistry teacher
on Breaking Bad?
Like you're Walter White right now. I was like,
I don't know who that
10%.
is.
10%. I was like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, like it says like may contain up to 10% ethanol.
Yeah.
So it's not. I would assume it's bad for your engine. If it's good for your engine or your car or whatever, then they'd put more in it. So I saw $1.99 and I was like, I wonder why it's $1.99. I should have gotten that gas. But then it was like a different number. It was 88, and I was like, ooh, I don't know about that 88.
What do you do, like the 97?
No, I do the cheap stuff. Or, well, it's not cheap. I do the 87, the regular gas, regular unleaded.
I'm confused by the numbering system then.
I'm confused as well. Maybe
because it goes like
unleaded
or like, and then there's like whatever the middle one, a mid-grade, and then it's like premium. The numbers go higher. So if 87 and then 88, you would think it would be a better grade of gasoline.
Somebody else uses premium gas in their car. He's got that Tokyo Drift.
He got that Tokyo Drift
Civic. Actually, let's talk about this Civic.
It not only can drift, what else can it do?
It can haul deer.
I saw that post the other day, and I was like...
That was the best thing when he was like, hey, check out my deer. I was like...
Is that in the back of your hatchback?
It's in the back of a Civic. What year is your Civic? 21? 22? 21.
Ooh.
So, friends out there, if you're a deer hunter, if you shoot a buck, call Austin. He'll come haul it off for you. What were you thinking?
That's all I had.
And you drug it like a couple hundred yards through the woods?
Yeah, about 150, 200 yards.
200 yards through the woods. Let's say 200. Sounds better.
So will it have bled out by that time, or did you get blood in the trunk?
There was blood on my trunk.
Yeah?
I had to wash it out. There was blood all down my bumper. People were probably concerned.
So you're
just, I was like, dude, just killed, they just buried a body.
There's a body in the back. Blood everywhere.
Goodness gracious. That was an episode of,
And I had to like hug it, trying to like bring it into the car too, because it was just me.
How big was that deer? So I got my deer,
my
deer meat back. Yeah, had 56 pounds of meat, deer meat.
Ooh.
So I come home and I was like, Tammy, let's make some burgers. She's like, mm-mm. I was like, I shot this deer. I got all this meat. We're going to eat some burgers.
No.
Yeah, I think she's nervous that it's going to be real gamey. Gamey.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, but, yeah.
That's good, though.
What makes it gamey? Is it the blood still in the meat, you think? Or
the quicker you put it into a processor, the cleaner the kill, the less gamey it's going to be.
Oh, I had a pretty clean kill on mine. It was nice.
I bet it was.
I can't wait to go shoot another one.
When you going?
Probably today.
Really?
Why not?
Well, I can think of a couple of reasons.
Oh.
Myself. I'm just saying not for you.
I think we should do a nothing and everything hunting. I wore my Man in the Woods vest.
Yeah?
We should go out into the woods and go shoot a deer.
It would be fun to do, but I don't think us talking the whole time would be helpful.
I think, we would just do, everything would just be hand motions.
Just whisper. What is that thing?
It could be our ASMR episode.
ASMR.
There's a deer over there. And then I think we can, on my way home, there's always like a spot. So I think y'all could sit in the back of the truck and just shoot from the truck as you drive by.
On your way home?
Yeah, on my way to my house. There's a spot where the deer just hang out. It's like a little nightclub over there.
I was going to say it's like a happy hour where they all go.
They hang out, you drive by, and they all do like this at the same time. They all pick their head up and look at you. It's like, boom. I don't know. Might be kind of fun. I don't think you can shoot a deer from a truck, though, right? Like a vehicle? What if you got out of the vehicle? What if you shot it with a 9mm? What?
Oh, really?
Really?
I don't know the rules. Nor am I much of a hunter, so like.
Obviously, I'm not either. So, yeah. So anyway, that was Thanksgiving.
So Thanksgiving's over.
Thanksgiving's over.
Now we've transitioned into the Christmas season.
I don't like that
Pretty
word.
hard. But we've moved away from giving thanks to now celebrating
the Christmas season. What we do at our campus,
man, we got a lot going on. Yep.
We ring in the new year. I mean.
We ring in the New Year before Christmas.
We ring in the Christmas season.
Yep.
With our night of worship, which is coming up on Sunday. I'm pretty excited about it.
I made that announcement yesterday, and I was nervous to say night of worship. I mean, I know that's what it is, but I didn't know if there was a distinction because it's a door.
It's a Christmas night of worship.
Night of worship.
Does it say colon on there? Or does it
have
says
the word colon?
Does it have
it says a door colon night of worship. No, like
you're absolutely terrible.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you said.
So when I made the announcement, I was like, "Is this a Christmas worship night? Is this a Christmas worship experience?" Like,
it's a night of worship.
I know,
but
a door.
But like we do a lot of singing. It's really fun. But what I think people come to, and I'm completely excited about this, is it is an experience. It's a whole evening experience because we have a crew of ladies up here that will come up and bake and make all these goodies, and it is amazing.
There's a lot of it. Except for the...
What just happened with your voice?
It just does that every time. Except for the...
what is happening?
The is a difficult word to say.
You need to stay off the hormone turkeys that you've been eating.
I think that's what's happening. But like you were saying, the children have immediate access to the table of goodies, and you just stand back and watch them. Like, I'm not eating I'm not eating.
Well, the secret is, I have a plate that's made for me. It's set off to the side.
That's nice.
Just so I don't have to deal with some of that. But
good for you.
Anyway, so that's this coming Sunday.
It is fun though.
It'd be pretty exciting.
It'll be good.
Yep, I'm excited about Christmas coming up and celebrating Christmas after you celebrate Thanksgiving, because that's the right thing to do.
And wait till New Year's.
Wait till after Christmas to ring in the New Year.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So anyway, we were talking at the beginning of the show how we didn't have a lot to talk about, but it seems as though we have.
It seems to always go that way.
We have
thoroughly covered
nothing.
A lot of everything, but yet nothing at the same time.
It's been fantastic.
I've enjoyed it. Hey, I found my mug.
I see that.
Cheers.
Wait, can we do that?
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
It's water.
Swatter?
Swatter.
I have cold brew coffee.
Ooh.
So
that's right up there with deviled eggs. Cold coffee flavored items and cold coffee.
Yeah.
I know I'm in the minority there. I am my own minority when it comes to that. I do not like coffee flavored things or cold brew, coffee flavored ice cream. I've probably said that before. It's disgusting.
Thanks for joining us today.
It was a great episode.
We'll see you next time.